Hi everybody, welcome back to my Dungeon Boss PvP for the campaign series. We're going to take a quick look at the new PvP defense that I put up with including Nimriel. Remember I was going to put Rocky, but the fact that he was not fast yet impacted his usefulness as far as the PvP defense. So I'm going to record this now. I don't have a ton of data coming in here, but I will probably be playing hard over the next weekend to come, so I'll probably be pushing level 30 before the next time I actually want to record this because I'm going to do some dungeons. So I'm going to show you the couple that I have before this season ends because it ends in 16 hours. I want to basically get some stuff in here before people stop attacking. But since switching to the new PvP defense, I actually do have a couple of successful defenses, which from what it looked like when I was doing the attacks, it looked a little bit like I wasn't going to be able to survive. So we're going to take a look at each of these three replays, and then we will call it a day. And then if I get a couple more, maybe I'll revisit it. But otherwise, I think we're going to revisit once we get to level 30 PvP. By then, I will have a couple of 3-star heroes from a heroic summon, and we can really change the success rate. So we'll look at the first one, which it looks to me like it is a very close one. They don't have a healer, so that's probably the solution here. And actually, I don't have. It doesn't look like I have a replay on this one, even though it looked like it should have had one. Judging by the looks of it, Nimriel did not kill. At least did not kill Phenol on the opening attack because he obviously did a bunch of damage. He did some poison damage. My guess is there must have been a really good charm by Ella. But I can't really say for sure. I guess we're going to have to look at these last two videos here, and then depending on where things fall, we'll see where that goes. So this one here, they got the heck of a team coming in here with Julius and Igorok and Ponty and Brahm. It's no surprise that I lost this one. It's actually kind of impressing that they killed as many as they did, especially being outgunned as far as level goes too. So I'm guessing there was a well-placed charm here, which is really why I bring Ella along in the first place. So I wish I could control with the AI who to attack first if they allowed us to set some sort of a priority. But that's probably wishful thinking. So pretty underwhelming there, actually. I'm wondering if maybe Nimriel versus Julius is one of the kills here. There it is. Dazed, but he already attacked, so that's not really a big advantage. Honestly, he just seems flat out way more powerful than me. I don't know how I managed to kill anybody. Unless the statistics are incorrect on that overview page. Alright, we got two of them dazed, and then Doomblade comes in. That's actually kind of surprising that didn't kill anybody. Perhaps he doesn't have a ton of runes on him. Still a bunch of nothing. I'm guessing Nimriel's going to go for Julius, being the elemental advantage as well. Nope. If the AI was smart, elemental advantage plus tank hunter would make sense. And then William went for elemental disadvantage. That just seems stupid. Yeah, if there's ever an instance where we can control the priority of how our defensive AI goes, I think that'll really change the scope of PvP for a long time. Well, that's why William survived. Nice little touch by Ella. I suppose he doesn't have a healer, so he's at the mercy of just surviving. Had they taken out Brahm, this could have been a way better fight, I think. I see where it's going now. The fact that he can't heal and I can is what ultimately kept me in this fight here. I kind of want to root for my team, but I already know they're going to lose. but makes me think that even against a couple of hardcore opponents, that this team might actually have some merit. Unfortunately, I don't think another heal is going to come around to save William. That's the problem. If they wouldn't, if they don't go after Ponty's corpse and they would go after Braum, yeah, that's a killer there. And then he heals too. That was a foolish move by William because he has no attack. Pretty much only Nimriel should have been the one attacking him. That was a wasted attack there. I think Ella's going to bite the dust here. Tank Hunter. Nice little dodge. Another dodge. Well, I tell you, I wish level 70 PvP was this exciting. If I was the one attacking, I would be really intrigued with how things are going. I love when the matches go like this, when there are multiple turns. Could have easily killed Igorok. That's such poor AI. I cannot stress enough how poor of AI that is. Because then Ella would have still been alive. I could have got a turn. Her daze or charm probably would have been back up. I mean, there's so many things that could have gone right here with just a little bit better AI. So depressing. And Ponty's probably going to revive. Maybe he doesn't revive yet without being sended. I haven't looked at his skills for quite some time. I feel like Doomblade. Yep, there it is. Didn't kill me though. But health is almost gone and it's unhealable. Nothing I can do there. There's one. And he heals himself. That's why he's the last man standing. Man, I tell you, that was certainly a nice battle. Well, sometimes. I guess I could have sped that up. I apologize for that. But I was stuck on the edge of my seat just watching that. Gives me hope that I can actually accomplish something. Alright, so let's see. Sifu, he's a beast. Willow, Bulbous, and Torchy, 2 fast heroes. I mean, that's... I guess if you don't kill me fast enough, William gets that taunt up, and then it's lights out, I guess. Plus, William has Beast Hunter. I'm not sure if most new people know that. Torchy is going to get pulverized by William, or at least he should. Elemental advantage plus Beast Hunter. There goes Ella. Yep, that's that was his dagger right there. The fact that he couldn't kill Ella. Didn't do anything to Sifu though. Honestly, I would have charmed Sifu, but that's me. Yep, that's why I won this fight. He didn't get a kill. That is exactly why I won this fight. Bulbous would probably kill them, but yeah. Nice dodge by Ella. Honestly, if I was the attacker, I would think I had this in the bag. With the burn on Ella, she's going to be dead. There's the Beast Hunter. Crit heal. I still favor the attack. Other than the taunt, I guess that's what it is. The taunt is what's ultimately game over for him. Yeah, because now Nimriel's going to just beat the hell out of Bovis. Well, we definitely see that Nimriel's a welcome addition to the team here. I think there's still plenty of teams, even non-legendary, that could do well here. I think the biggest issue with this one was Sifu didn't do well enough to start with, and I think once they got that taunt off, I mean, he just didn't really stand much of a chance. So I'll check once more before I go. Otherwise, yeah, there's nothing really else with this dungeon here. I don't think I'm going to get attacked again before this season ends, or if I do, it'll be a last-minute push. But I'll watch it the next day or so, and if so, I'll add on to this video here. Otherwise, we'll stick around and we'll revisit this at level 30. So thanks. So I let this go for another day, and here were the first three defenses that we actually had, and then we see things starting to fall in line with kind of how PvP has been for me with this level. We had 3 losses in a row, and then 2 successful defenses, and then a recent attack that I just did. So we'll take a quick look at a couple of these and see what they are. This one here, basically just a legendary team versus me. I'm not even going to run the replay on that one, because it looks like Valken lit up the entire team for the most part. So makes sense, Valken plus Igorok, and that's going to be pretty much game over. So no sense watching the replay there. If there's any close ones. So Valken and Bramble, this one here again. Valken, he must be ruined up well. I can't see what the runes are without actually attacking someone, so my guess is, based by the looks of it, I'm guessing Ella must have charmed Valken, or maybe even charmed Bramble, I'm not sure, but didn't do much damage at all. So don't really care about that one. It's another legendary team against me is not gonna bode well. Let's look at a couple of our successful ones and see who tried to come in here and we repelled. A non-legendary one, so we'll see how this one actually worked. And we'll go ahead and we'll speed it up too, just in the interest of conserving time. My guess is they just don't have a ton of damage. And really, Rogar's their only damage dealer. I can see why this one went south, and basically they just lost a war of attrition here is what it is. I mean, they have the healer and they have tanks, but without a caster or somebody else to dish out a ton of damage, I think that's their main issue with this team. So, Mr. Bullseye, if you're looking for suggestions, bring yourself a caster, or if you're at the point where you can do a heroic summon, find a good hero feature and get yourself the Valkens or the Igoroks of the world. Obviously, those guys are super potent with their high attacks plus the crowd control. I mean, looking at this from the start, I mean, it looks like that team should do well. I mean, they have a lot of defense and they can really stick it out for a long time. But I think once the heals dry up from Yasmin, that's when things go south. I think they were expecting to either kill William fast, which is not going to happen at this low of a level. Not without probably a goblin team, though. A lot of people really underestimate William, but he's a good little tank. So once his taunt is up, I assume that they're going to try and attack other people now, which they didn't. They really should have focused on Nimriel. William was not the threat here. So Stonefist on Nimriel would have been a great idea. And now the taunt is back up, so... And honestly, I'm going to kill one of them, and then Emily's going to revive. This must be a super long fight. I would hate to be on the other end of that and end up losing this one. I know some of these fights can go a long time. That's what I like about PvP, though. I love low-level PvP, because you just, at this point here, you just literally cannot see who's going to actually win this fight. Because you know they're going to revive one of those guys, and... you know, I haven't really taken much damage yet. On our second round of skills already, too. Yeah, they're going to have 2 die at the same time. That's why things got a little bit south here. Now it's starting to stack in my favor. I think it's a little bit too little, too late, because Stonefist isn't taunted. And there goes Rogar. Now it's over. William doing his revenge attacks, which is a great addition. He's had that for a while, but back in the day, William did not have that, and nobody used William as a tank at all. And now he's much better. Alright, we can see where this is going at this point here. No point waiting it out. We saw that it was going down, but alright, let's take a quick look at our other victory against basically a keyboard just spamming some letters. Oh, this one looks like it is a quitter. That's unfortunate. Either that or he got disconnected. That's too bad because he had a way better team, I think, too. With Kozar on there, he probably just got him today. He was featured in the portal today. Well, I hope if this dude did get disconnected that well, he doesn't feel too bad. It happens to all of us. If he quit, though, there's no reason to quit this one. I mean, have a way better team than I have. Way, way better. So we'll see this one through for a couple turns here. See where it goes. Level 28 versus level 25. Definitely has the upper hand, and he's got heals going. I don't know, maybe he just gets annoyed by the fact that he didn't one-shot my team like level 70 Kozar does. Or the fact that William was taunting and, you know, not dying. Or it could have been something more realistic. Maybe just ran out of time and said, I don't have time for this. I have to go to a meeting, or I have to go to class, or I have to go to work, or whatever it might have been. You never really do know. Sometimes you just can't finish a battle. I wish my AI was smarter. They could have killed Nimriel. There we go. And then a revive is going to be coming. Maybe the graphic at the beginning is just incorrect. I don't know, because it didn't look like anybody was actually dead, but the revive's coming. I'm starting to feel more and more like this is going to be a quit. Like neither team is doing enough damage to end this fight. You can see he's not even reviving Nimriel yet. I'm not sure why. Only he can answer that. I personally would have revived her, but maybe she's saving that for Kozar if he goes down. But honestly, you're just wasting turns at this point. If you'd revived Nimriel, you're going to bank 5, 6, 7, 8 turns. You probably could have got revive up a second time, which is possible. If you saw one of my other videos, you'll see that if you stick it out long enough, you can revive a second time. I managed to do it at level 70. Surely somebody could do it at level 28. My team's going strong, though. So there's obviously a clear way to beat my team. That's coming with Valken and Igarak, and a lot of times Sifu Jianzi as well. I guess that was it. Finally got sick of it and said that's enough is enough. So, alright, that is our level 25 PvP. So any questions, feel free to leave them below. Thanks.